Hello guys, today's topic is how to identify the direction of the trend. This is the topic that we should learn carefully before entering into stock market. It doesn't matter whether you are long term investor or short term investor, and also it doesn't matter whether you are swing trader or short term trader or intraday trader. Whoever you are, you should understand how to identify the direction of the trend.
The foundation of technicals of stock market is to understand the direction of the trend. If you can understand the same with multi time frame, then I say you are 80% good at technicals of stock market. Then the big question is how to identify the direction of the trend. There are many indicators and methods in market and over the internet. But the method which I am going to explain is the grandfather of all these indicators and methods. Always you should pin this method in your mind. This is the crucial step in technical analysis of stock market. So let's move on to the topic. We might have observed that none of the stock moves in a straight line for any direction. It can be for uptrend or downtrend. And how they move? Very simple. Always stocks moves in waves by making higher highs and higher lows for uptrend and by making lower lows and lower highs for downtrend. Here, how to identify the higher highs? Very simple. In uptrend, all the highs we call higher highs, and all the lower things we call it as higher lows. Sometimes some people call it as swings and some people call it as waves. It doesn't matter whatever the term it is, you should understand the way we need to read the stock market direction. This is the right way of reading the stock market direction for any stock it is. For downtrend, it makes lower lows and lower highs. So these are lower highs. This is lower high. This is lower high, and these are lower lows. For an uptrend, stock starts making higher highs like this and higher lows like this for uptrend, and for downtrend it makes lower lows like this and lower highs like this. We'll take an example that when exactly the stock starts reversing. For example, while going for uptrend, it makes higher highs and higher lows until the previous low breaks. There is no change in the direction of the trend. For example, stock is moving upwards and then sometimes it takes support of the previous low and then starts moving and then starts breaking the previous low, then start making lower highs and lower lows. For example, while going for uptrend, always the present low is always higher than the previous low, and the present low is always higher than the previous low. The present low is always higher or equal to the previous low. Until this low breaks, there is no change in the direction. And here it broke this level and started making lower than the previous low. Then the direction has changed. From here we call it as downtrend, and these swings we call it as lower lows, and these swings we call it as lower highs, lower low and lower high, lower high. Then again, until the previous lower high breaks, there is no change in the direction of the trend. From here breaks the high of the previous lower high. From downtrend to uptrend, once the previous lower high breaks, then we can understand that the direction has changed. Then again, the direction is now uptrend. This is how the stock market moves in. And all these lower things we call higher lows and upper swings we call higher highs. So let's create same waves or swings on Bank Nifty on daily time frame. We'll start from Nirmala's candle. This is a high swing, this is low swing, this is high swing, this is low swing, high, low, 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 swing high and swing low. Let's see where and all the direction has changed. From start of this point, the direction has changed from downtrend to uptrend with this lower high break. Then it became uptrend by making higher highs and higher lows. So we'll mark here higher highs and these are higher lows. So like I said, the present higher low always should be greater than or equal to the previous higher low. If you observe clearly, until this swing low, there is no change in the direction of the trend. The present higher low is greater than or equal to the previous low. But coming to this swing low, this is lower than the previous low. The direction has changed to downtrend here. From there, we can see a big swing downside, and then this is what we call lower highs. Until there is breakout of these lower highs, there is no change in the direction of the trend for upwards. So here it has broken with this high, then the direction has changed for uptrend. Then it has started making higher highs and higher lows. But there is a breakout here. There is a breakout on previous low. It has closed with one candle, but immediately it has reversed back. So there is no change in the direction. It did not continue. So we can still say that the direction is upwards. And then here again it has made higher highs and then higher lows. Again higher highs, higher lows. Again higher highs, higher lows. Always the present higher low is greater than the previous low. Then higher high and higher low. So this low is still greater than this previous low. Even there is a fall from 37,600 to 31,000, but still the direction of the trend in daily time frame is upwards. The direction is not yet changed. As per daily time frame, the direction is still upside as there is no breakout of the previous low. So this is the crucial support for upside direction. I hope you understood how we can draw these swings in daily time frame. Like I said, if we can also draw these swings in multi-time frame, then we'll become expert in reading the direction of the trend. Will become more successful in terms of identifying the direction of the trend in both the time frames. And one important thing you should always remember that every swing will again moves in waves or swings in lower time frame. One swing again equals to multiple higher highs, higher lows. This one swing itself is equal to higher highs and higher lows of the lower time frame. Every swing moves again with higher highs and higher lows. Again, this one swing again moves with higher highs and higher lows. Again, this one swing moves with lower lows and lower highs. And this one swing moves again with lower lows and lower highs. Let's see how we can draw these in hourly time frame. Then we'll get complete grip on 3D time frame, which is hourly time frame, and higher time frame, which is daily time frame. Once we get grip on drawing these swings and both the time frames, then we are going to be expert in identifying the direction of the trend without any indicators. So let's change the time frame. First of all, we'll mark the high of the Bank Nifty. So this is the high. Let's see how it has gone down in hourly time frame. So I'm going to draw swings in hourly time frame. From this high to this low is one swing. This is one swing. This is one swing. One. So I have drawn all the swings in hourly time frame from the highest of the swing. This is how it looks like in daily time frame, but in hourly time frame it has clearly moved in swings. So from this swing to this point, how it has gone, we'll see clearly now. After breaking this point, it has made lower low and then started making lower highs and then lower lows and lower highs. But this is not lower low, but still the next swing did not break the lower high. So still we can consider it as the downtrend in hourly time frame. Again, it has started making lower low, breaking the previous low. Again, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Lower high is not, this is not the lower low, but the next swing is failed to break the previous lower high. So still the downtrend is continuing. As per our rule, lower high has to break for upside. It doesn't matter whether lower low has broken downside or not. Then only direction will change to upwards. So again, lower low by breaking the previous low, and then lower high, lower high, and lower low, which is equal to the previous low. And then this lower high is almost equal to the previous lower high, but did not break. So until this previous high breaks, there is no change in the direction of the trend. This is how it has fall down from this point, from 37,600 to 32,000. It has gone down from there to here without changing any direction of the trend in hourly time frame. I hope you understood. If you can understand this method, then we can easily identify the direction of the trend and then how to trade in multi time frame. Every swing moves in again in multiple swings in lower time frame. I hope you understood this point. This is very crucial step in analyzing multiple time frame.
So the conclusion is, in daily time frame, Bank Nifty is in still uptrend with crucial support, but in hourly time frame it is still in downtrend until this lower high breaks. So I request you to take any stock and analyze the stock with these swings and post what is the direction of the stock in daily time frame and what is the direction of the stock in hourly time frame. Then I will validate it whether it is correct or not. In all my upcoming videos, this concept is going to be the crucial concept along with other important topics like how to book the profit and how to trade the stop loss and where to enter into stock and how to identify the reversal of the swing and how to identify the aggressive trend. I am repeating, this is the foundation of all the technical analysis. Thank you so much. See you guys.